Hi, if you're new here, I'm Therese, and I, along with Alex, help our friend Brandon, a newer K-pop stan, dive into different K-pop groups' discographies. This is actually a continuation video from a previous stream. We just had to break it up for an upload, so go check out the previous parts if you haven't already. The full stream we do is on Twitch every Wednesday and every other Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We like to react with viewers live and let them correct us if we get anything wrong. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video.
We'll move on to the next one here, which is going to be Sweet Chaos, which I assume this is the one that you guys think that I'm going to enjoy the most. Am I correct on
No,
this?
the next one.
The next
No.
one.
But
Okay,
also
next one.
this one. But also, this is a lot of people's favorites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Okay.
They're
cool.
all good.
They're all good. We're
The next
getting
one's a
into
good one.
Getting into the good arc.
The next
All right.
3 are really good.
They're going to be vying for your top 3 spots on your, unassuming list here. But either way, we're going to get into Sweet Chaos right now. Ooh. All right, cool. That was Sweet Chaos by Day6 if you're just joining us.
Who
Any-
wants to go?
I can go, I guess. This is one of my favorite Day6 songs, personally.
Woo!
Um, I really like it because the chorus, at least, it gives big like swing rock vibes.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Um, like the way that the two beat is like slightly delayed feeling, even though it's really not. It's on time, but the way that like swing rhythm works is like that. That second beat always feels like it's dragging a bit, which I think they accomplished in that chorus really well. Which I think, of course, is purposeful because of the vibe of the video and the style of piano that was used in the instrumental. Um, I just think it's like a really interesting take because I think we've heard K-pop mess with swing a little bit and like that style of like I don't know, swing, jazz, blues, all that kind of like style, those corners of music, but to hear it done in like this full band rock
Mm.
uh aspect where it's kind of also intermixed with, I don't know, the rest of the song just has like a normal rock vibe, but it switches so up so much when it goes into the chorus. I just think it's super interesting. There's a little it's a little uh I guess it's just unexpected. I thought it was really nice.
Mhm.
First time I heard it, I was like really into that groove. So I think the video is nice too. The video has some fun effects, but it's uh pretty I don't know, kind of just there. not to sound like not to dig at the video. The video is there. I think it gives, it goes with the vibes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did
But
some really cool editing on it.
The
yeah,
VFX is sick. Yeah,
but
agreed.
not really like any as far as I could tell, like not really any story to follow or anything.
No.
Just along for the vibes.
Cool guys in a cool band.
Cool.
Yeah, cool
Cool
guys in a
bands
cool
doing.
band doing cool swing rock things.
Agreed. Agreed. Therese, you want to go next?
Sure.
And I'll cap it off.
I really like this song. Definitely piqued. I mean, if the last video piqued my interest, this held it, and especially the full album. It was wow. There was a lot going on in this album, and I really liked it because I really liked the more noisy side of music at the time.
At the
I feel like
time.
I still do. Let's be real.
Oh, damn.
I'm definitely leaning more towards the grooviness lately, but yeah, I still love noisy music. I think I over listened to this album for reasons we'll get into, but would recommend it to anyone else that liked this song in particular. I really like how high energy it is, and then as Youthful pointed out, the bridge, how it kind of like really gives you a break. It full
Yeah.
on swings you in a hammock, and you're just chilling for a good minute, and then you pick right back up. Like it's the perfect little like it's something that you need in a song like this, and it's transitioned into pretty well, I think.
Nice little pit
I'd also
stop.
point out yeah, I'd also point out that this is like one of my favorite songs for Young K because I think he did the pre-chorus really well, and he has really good like brassy vocals that can't always find their place in the ballad or brighter stuff. I mean, they always do find their place, but it's not as much of a highlight as like Jay and Sungjin and Wampil. But he's a really good singer, really fucking good.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Honestly, I thought Alex was gonna break out a secret weapon that he found out about on the end of on Monday night. But I'm not gonna bring it up unless he knows what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm talking about, Alex. The board. The soundboard.
Oh,
Oh no,
I thought you were
won't.
gonna.
We all were like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm sorry. I should
I
have.
won't do that to the
I
good
thought-
people here.
I think you should, but it would have been funny. It would have been funny if you like. I thought for sure you were gonna hit like the board as you were just like, wait, you're still into that, and then just Anyway, that was.
I'll play the sound when we've truly listened to a song that's worthy of it.
Okay, fair enough. I like that.
Soundboard sounds.
power
And
move.
I imagine that Day6 won't have any songs like that.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Ooh, yeah.
That's fair. Well, getting back to the song, I enjoyed this one a lot. Kind of gave me like a little bit of like a theatrical, a little like avant-garde kind of thing. Like, I guess I can kind of loosely relate it to like My Chemical Romance in that way, where they kind of incorporate like a little bit of swing elements and like arguably like the Black Parade more specifically.
Yeah.
Yep. So I kind of latched onto this one for that reason. But not to say that this song isn't of the same caliber. I would definitely agree with the sentiment that I really enjoyed it for that reason. But it almost gave me like a little bit of an emo tinge, which I think that's also another reason why I gravitated towards it a little bit more as well. Would agree.
I mean, look at
what
look at the logo of First Sweet Chaos.
Yeah, that seems that is very very emo. I will also say I also really enjoyed Young K's like belting moments. I think he again has such strong vocals. And I would also agree with Therese that sometimes it might be a little bit hard to place, but I think his niche is like that really good, like strong kind of rock song. I think he just really is able to kind of put a lot more power to his vocals, which I like. I think I might be on a Doan arc because I gotta give another shout out to Doan again because man, his drumming was incredible. Like the way he was like kind of riding that like cymbal and hitting the bell, it was really really tight. I think he absolutely is like just a secret weapon in this band. I might be on the Doan train for the rest of this because not to say that the songs prior to this didn't have like great drumming, but I just feel like we've gotten back to back like Doan hits and I'm about it. I might be a Doan stan now, so big salutes to him. But yeah, really fun, really energetic. I was really really vibing out with this song a ton. So another 10 out of 10 for me. Really enjoyed this one. Very fun vibes. So I'll have to give a listen to Entropy, a listen, during the probably tomorrow actually. So while I'm at work, but the next one we have here is going to be Zombie, which is probably the one that we're most excited for, arguably. Or
this is the one that you think is your favorite, but it's really Shoot Me, and you don't realize it yet. But
no,
it's a really good song. This is a little bit of a side tangent. This is a May 2020 album or release, but also EP. Before they announced this comeback, but they also announced that Sungjin and Jae would be on a hiatus because they wanted to recuperate their mental health. So they were a part of the recording, but not the album promotions.
Oh, so there's only three.
What song is this for?
Zombie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's only the three of them. There's only three guys in the music. It's only Dawn.
Well,
you'll see the music video, but everyone sang in the song. Yeah.
Okay.
Fair Interesting. I didn't know that because I'm. I don't want to get into spoilers about my thoughts on the song, but I've never seen the video, so I just assumed it was like everyone involved, full band. And I didn't know there was a hiatus there.
All right. Well, let's get into a Zombie then.
오늘도 똑같이 흘러가 나만 이렇게 어떻게 견뎌야 할까 마음껏 소리쳐 울면 나아질까 Yeah we live a life 낮과 밤을 반복하면서 Yeah we live a life 뭔가 바꾸려 해도 할 수 있는 것도 가진 것도 없어 보여 I feel like I became a zombie 머리와 심장이 텅 빈 생각 없는 어수와비 언제부터 이렇게 된 걸까 Oh why I became a zombie 난 또 가라 정처 없이 내일도 들을 것 없이 그저 잠에 들기만을 기다리며 살아
Okay.
Yeah we live a life 어둠 속에서 눈을 뜬 채로 This meaningless life 편히 쉬고 싶어도 꿈꾸고 싶어도 아무것도 하지 못해 I feel like I became a zombie 머리와 심장이 텅 빈 생각 없는 어수와비 언제부터 이렇게 된 걸까 Oh why I became a zombie 난 또 걸어 정처 없이 내일도 들을 것 없이 그저 잠에 들기만을 기다리며 살아 다 털어놓고
오.
cry 다 내려놓고 can I cry 나는 내 눈물을 돌려줘 I feel like I became a zombie
오, key change.
머리와 심장이 텅 빈 생각 없는 어수와비 언제부터 이렇게 된 걸까 Oh why I became a zombie 난 또 가로 정처 없이 내일도 들을 것 없이 그저 잠에 들기만 기다리며 살아
All right, cool. That was Zombie by Day6, if you're just joining us.
Anybody else want to take it first this time?
Yeah,
I'll
you
start.
guys should go.
I'll start. I thought this one was pretty solid. I enjoyed it. I think it was very like melancholic to start, and I wasn't quite sure on where they were gonna go. But I do like how the pacing of the song worked. I think it really kind of starts to get its footing once like all of the instrumentation kind of came in. So I was a little that was kind of a little bit of a shock, but I appreciate the fact that they wanted to kind of again do something a little bit different. So I respect that. I really enjoyed the bridge of this song. I think that was probably the biggest part of the song that stood out to me. There was like this interesting like rhythm change. Don did some like more like interesting drumming lines that I really appreciated from this song. I also like that it kind of rolls into that like key change and like last chorus kind of hit. I think that was really nice, and to kind of close it out with Jay was a nice way to round it out. The only thing that I really noticed was like they kind of broke off into pairs a little bit. There was one spot where it was like Jay and Young K, and then like there was one with like Sungmin.
Sungjin.
Sungjin. Sorry, I keep saying Sungmin. I don't mean to. It's the brain rot. But I thought it was really interesting. I like the vibes of this song. I don't know if I would probably consider this to be one of my favorites, but I think it is definitely a really well-rounded song, and I can definitely understand why people really love this song, because it definitely has a good vibe to it for sure. Still a 10 out of 10 for sure in terms of like songwriting, but I don't know if this one personally hits me as of yet, so I'll have to, maybe a slow burn, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is my favorite Day6 song.
Oh, big surprise! Whoa! No, it's just...
Is it? Is it?
No,
I feel like
no,
I
it's
feel
not.
like
It's
it.
not.
Really, I feel like this is a surprising favorite song for me.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is
I guess
surprising. I would be.
I'm just so
surprised.
used to hearing. I'm so used to hearing this as people's favorite Day6 song that it's like, come on.
Pick
Okay.
a different one.
Out of everything,
There.
You and Sweetly are in the same train though, so.
yeah,
All
I
right.
get it. I totally get it. Like, especially with wherever you were at this time, I think it probably hit for you.
Yeah, so I have a specific, like, I can remember where I was when I heard this song for the first time. Specifically, I can visualize it exactly where I was at work when I heard this song for the first time. And that's probably why it sits with me so well.
Fair enough.
I think it's just like, it feels impactful. Because I think of like the long build and like you don't know where the song's going, and it really draws out and it builds up emotion and tension, and it like finally like lets this big impactful serotonin release go at once, and it's
That's
like
fair. Yeah.
it feels good, and like I vibe with the concept and the lyrics of the song sometimes. You know what I mean? It's relatable.
Yeah, agreed.
And I think the key change is great, and I just like how evolving the song is. It doesn't have a lot of repeating parts. It's a very progressive song, which I think is cool. And I guess what makes it my favorite probably does tie to just like my having this sort of like photo
A connection to
realistic
it?
memory
Yeah.
where I can like, you know, visualize exactly where I was, what I was doing when I heard this, and like loving the song and like re-listening to it. So yeah, I guess it's maybe a little bit of like half song value, half personal attachment, but
Well, nostalgia. Yeah.
big, big song for me.
Fair enough.
That's
Agreed.
not surprising. I mean, I know like if I didn't know about this album at all and I heard it, I would never associate this with Alex. But knowing the time that this came out, knowing that everyone was kind of finding their niche, I guess.
Sure.
Like it was a lot of at home time and stuff, so it's a good song for staying at home, I guess. I personally, this was the last thing I wanted during COVID. I
Sure,
didn't want
yeah.
the sad songs. I didn't want anything slow. I wanted to live in my fantasies and have the most upbeat time ever. But I will say, I love this song. This album is an absolute masterpiece, hands down. Every single song is so like integral to them as humans, I think. My number one favorite, the only B-side that I'm gonna say everyone should listen to for Day6 is Afraid. It was written by Sungjin, and he was in a really bad time, but it really got me through a lot. It's such a beautiful song. Someone also mentioned that Zombie has an English version, which was like transposed essentially through Young K and J. It's also really, really good. Like I have that song on more of my playlist because I like singing along to it.
Nice.
So it definitely check out this album if you're going to check out any album. But it's a very progressing song. I know what you mean, Alex, because it does kind of like it starts really basic and then it builds on itself. Even though it has the repeating melody, it always has something different going on behind it. which kind of the repeating melody gives it that zombie feeling. Like it makes you feel like the zombie with the melody, and then
Yeah.
like your
I think
environment is changing,
I think it
but
gives
you're not changing.
the going through the motions vibe,
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I agree
which
with
I think kind of ties to that zombie feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really, really well done. Damn.
I also think the
Good
music
job,
video
Day6.
relays that too, because like he's just like going to his job.
Yes.
He's sitting at his
Oh.
cubicle. He goes back home. You know, like
Oh yeah, last
yeah.
last actor call out from Tumblr. There might be more actors later. This
It's
is a
not
Tumblr.
updated. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
This is Kim Ji-hoon. He's a model
Hmm.
for YGK Plus.
Interesting.
Good job.
Very
Good job,
cool.
dude. Good
Yeah.
zombie walk. Solid. I love zombie movies. Love Train to Busan.
I
Love
was
Sweet
gonna say
Home. Love
Trey Boon-san. I was gonna.
Kingdom.
Dude, Sweet
I
Home is so
love
good.
I love all the zombie things. Warm Bodies, #1 zombie movie.
Wow.
I'm a huge zombie fan. I even named my Netflix account Zombies because I wanted more zombie recommendations.
Oh my god.
Not because of this song specifically. Just
Life hack.
it's an,
Or a purple kiss.
more Purple Kiss.
Sweetly said that
yeah.
there was a cover by Sungmin and Bangchan. So I'll have to go give that a listen now. I did not know they covered it. So very cool.
They covered this. They covered Love Me or Leave Me, which is also on this album.
Oh, cool.
Well, I think Lino covered Love Me or Leave Me. And Sungmin and Han. So Sungmin covered it twice because he loves it that
Man,
much.
number one
No
stand.
surprise.
Well, number one stand.
No surprise.
No wonder I keep getting them confused. Love it.
Sungmin's actually going to be watching this video.
Sungmin's actually gonna be watching.
He's going to be like, where's another Day6 reaction video I can
Hey, Sungmin, thank you for watching. Come on the show. We would love to have you. So, please, come join us. We'd love to have you. We'll simp about Day6 together. Let's do it.
Also, you're a great singer. Keep
Also,
going. Yeah.
great singer. Yeah. I also want to give a shout outs as well because we watched it. Moonbyul did congratulations, and that was
Ooh.
chef's kiss. So
Yeah, that was really good.
If you have not checked that out, go show it some love. Really cool. Also love Moonbyul, so gotta give my lady a shout. But either way, we're going to make it on to the next one, which is "You Make Me," which is the next song that we have here on our playlist.
Yeah. Quick aside, there were 2 other releases in between these two. They were done by the unit, Even of Day. That was just Youngtae, Doeun, and Wonpil, while Jae and Sungjin were out on their mental break. We're gonna cover them. We are, because their songs are amazing. Those 2 songs are fucking amazing, and they didn't change their positions or anything. Just bass, drums, and keyboard.
Hey,
It's so good.
I'm about it.
It's so good.
I'm about it.
Yeah, so this was we didn't think we were gonna get this album coming up. So
Oh,
yes,
all right.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Big deal. All right.
It is 2021 at this point.
It is 2021. All right, cool. Well, this is "You Make Me," so let's give it a spin.
벼랑 끝에 산채로 끝인 것 같아도 아직도 난 여기 있어 주저앉지도 않은 채로 두 발 땅에 딛고 안간힘을 쓰고 있어 네가 없었다면 다 불가능할 거야 지금의 난 잊지도 않을 거야 너라서 날 일으키는 거야 So I'm alright 이렇게 버티잖아 한 발짝 발걸음을 이어가 한 발짝 무거워도 이어가 놓지 말아줘
Damn!
He isn't looking too hot.
Oh no. Someone shot him. Bang, bang. With a bullet.
Oh no.
변할 건 없어 또 바랄 건 없어 그대로일 거야 나를 뺀 모든 건 흘러갈 거야 그 안에서 너라는 행복을 찾았기에 너라서 난 흔들리지 않아 그러니까 놓지 말아줘 네가 있다는 게 나에게는 마지막 희망한 줄기의 빛이니까 If I lose you, there is no tomorrow. If I have you, 난 그거면 돼. 놓지 말아줘. 네가 있다는 게 나에게는 마지막 희망한 줄기의 빛이니까.
God damn.
살아있다는 게 두렵고 버겁긴 하지만 견딜 수 있어 오로지 너의 그 사랑이 있다면
All right, guys. That was You Make Me by Day6.
I'm all over the place with this song, to be honest.
I'm losing my mind. Personally.
So I gotta, all right. I gotta say, overall, I don't really like this song that much.
Interesting.
But there's a lot of stuff that I like about it.
Fair
I
enough.
really like Doan's drums are stand out in this. Really, really fun. I like all the like he does really weird fills, and there's some really cool parts where Doan and One Pill are doing like a drum fill with that like synth riff at the same time. That work really well together. It's almost like an industrial sounding
Yeah.
for some of the parts, like the instrumentals, the way that the drums are filtered, it gives it a very industrial sound. That's really cool, and I think that Young K's vocals were insane in this song.
Holy fucking shit.
Also, One Pill sounded great,
I was
and
gonna say
there's
One
one
Pill,
specific
yeah.
part I loved
Oh
for him
my
as well.
God.
But Young K in this song vocally absolutely killed it. And then I have to reel it in a little bit because I can't be hyper positive on every Day6 song. That the otherwise like I'll leave that to you.
Yeah.
The rest of the instrumental, it really wasn't that much for me. I don't know what. I know that the rest of the song also sort of had. I don't know if industrial is the right term, but it had a little bit of like a purposeful off sound to it. I think. That for me it just isn't what I like. Not that it is bad or anything. I just didn't particularly find it to my taste for the rest of the song. But the vocals and the specific parts I pointed out between Doan and One Pill I thought were really great and brought it back up to, you know, I would say like a maybe middle of the road ish Day6 song for me. It's a shame because there are parts in this song that stood out to me a lot more than some of the songs that I've liked a lot more. It's just because of the rest of the song that felt like a little drab to me. That kind of brings it back down.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think, to me, this sounds like I'm gonna try to talk about it objectively. I cannot think about this song objectively. I get, I think it sounds a little bit like a combination of what they were doing in Even of Day and Zombie. That's what it sounds like to me. So it's like a lot of
Okay.
the synth melodies were very Even of Day sounding, and then the industrialness of it sounded more Zombie. And creating, like, adding those two together doesn't make sense musically. I agree with you. But for me, the reason why I can't listen to this objectively is because I was just so damn glad that we got a Day6 album. We really thought they were going to disband. We thought Sungjin and Jay were not going to come back. It was a whole thing.
That's fair. Yeah.
So this is like, honestly, anything. I'll take it. I will say the music video is far too distracting for the song. Like, I want to just be able to listen to the song. I do. I listen to the song constantly, but I never watch the music video because I'm just so confused as to what is going on with this guy. why why is he hurt? Why is he just hanging out with his girlfriend? I don't get it.
I could not figure out the story.
Literally
in
no
this one
clue.
for the life of me.
I don't get it.
No clue.
But the song itself, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I can't even like the vocals were out of this world, literally from another planet. I can't.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
My thoughts. I am indifferent on this song. I think it has a lot to do with the arrangement. I agree with what Alex is saying. Is like there's a lot of stuff that I really enjoyed about this song that like vocally, like agreed. Young K crushed it. One Peel, like what a range, especially that like bridge where he gets up into like some really like nutso like vocal range. Crazy, like amazing, like probably one of his best performances in like the Day6 catalog, you know, or I'll argue that point, you know, but I think that some of the synth work and maybe the way it's arranged is like a little bit distracting. Like there is something about it where I was like listening to it and I was just like, I don't like, I understand that like they wanted to do something different, I would argue, but there's just something about it that like didn't connect. Like my brain, like the wires in my brain weren't like, ooh, good Day6 song. Like it was like, it's still a very good song, but it wasn't like, I wasn't like, oh man, like blown away with some of the other things. I think it might be a slow burn for me. Like I think it's a song that if I go back and listen to, maybe I'll agree with Youthful. I think I'll probably have a better grasp on it. But I will say like there were certain things that I was like, man, I really enjoyed this. I hope that they kind of expound upon it and don't really do anything with it. And then there was some stuff that I was just like, man, it would be really interesting to hear like maybe like a cool vocal melody instead of maybe this synth line, or like I think they could have toned it down in certain spots where I feel like they kind of amplified it, and then there were certain spots where I was like, man, they're like popping off and doing this crazy shit, and I'm like, great, this is awesome. So I would say there's a lot of like highs and lows, but I'd probably kind of put it at middle of the road in terms of like song. Like, but again, if I was a Day6, if I was on my day and like this was the song that they come back with, like obviously I feel like I'm gonna have a lot more appreciation for it, because it's like, holy shit, my group's coming back, this is amazing. Like I don't care if we get a dog shit track, like they're coming back, this is amazing. You know what I mean? Like, so I
and it's at least not dog shit.
And it's not dog is I can say it's
hey
not
man,
dog shit.
hey,
Yeah.
when you're hungry, you'll eat anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so
It's true.
I will say for I will say for that, in that aspect, I understand what Therese is saying, but I think objectively, as a music lover, I can say this one is kind of like, I'm a little wishy-washy on it, if I'm gonna be honest.
All right, you know what I'm realizing? You know what I'm noticing?
What you noticing?
Y'all are some spoiled my days. You got a music video every month for a year, and now you expect every song to be a hit? No, I'm just kidding.
Bro, I just started listening to it like Monday, so yeah, I guess I must spoiled my day then.
I have to say that that break at the gas station where the music cut
Oh,
really hurt that song
yeah,
for me.
that took me out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't
That
like
was
that.
a
Let's
awful
stop doing
break.
that.
That was an awful break because when it came back in, I didn't know where I was.
I also didn't. Yeah. Agreed.
Like it didn't cut at the right moment,
The
and the cut
subversion was out.
felt really insignificant. Like there was no point to cut the music.
Right.
And there was no like development for anything. It also like it made no sense where it cut, where it came back in. That if there was any hope in that song, that like took it out for me.
Well, go listen to the album because I really like the album.
Okay, fair enough. I will
Which
give a
album
listen
do
to
I
that
not like?
Yeah. That's gonna be
No.
the hardest
Therese,
choice.
what do you hate about
Yeah,
Day6,
what do you hate
Therese?
about Day6? Tell us. Yeah.
I hate that I can expect a hit every time. They're a perfect group. What can I say?
Yuval says she hates that
You know
they're
what I
too
hate?
good.
You know what I hate? I'll be honest. I hate the most recent album cover. It's shite. They need
Okay.
to remake it.
Fair enough.
Do a better album cover.
I also hate them for being so talented, youthful, to be quite honest, you know?
I hate that I can't sing like Young K. And I try every time I'm in the car.
Man. Felt.
I hate that I know so many Korean words through their lyrics alone without knowing what they mean at all. And I'll just start singing them randomly. I don't know what I'm saying.
I hate that they didn't change their name to Day 5 and then Day 4.
No! How dare you? How dare
That's
you?
the hill that I'm willing to die on.
Oh, shit.
No.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so
Anyway, we're
so
going to move on.
They did reorganize what Day6 meant very soon after one of them left. I don't remember.
Okay, great.
All right, well, anyway, we're going to move on.
I'm gonna take a 20
Oh,
second
something
bathroom
about-
break real quick while you guys chat.
Yeah. I'll dive more into the.
Youthful said based.
So, they,
Alex is based.
I remember it was something like the sixth day of the week, Saturday, is a time to party. And you can party with Day6. I'm gonna look this up, but I'm pretty sure
Wait.
that's what they changed it to.
Oh, my God. What are they, Jungkook? Fridays, Saturdays?
Oh
Sorry.
my god. He should have named it. He should have named that song Day 7.
That would have been great. I would have been like, yeah, flex. I appreciate that, you know.
Okay, no. There's something on Tumblr that I hate because it says Monday minus Saturday equals us. Sunday equals you. Day 6 plus you 1 equals 7 days.
I can't stop, Therese. My brain just has a bunch of tumbleweeds in it. All right, I
hate
oh my God.
This is what I hate about
Fuck.
K-pop. This is it.
This is the egg.
And according to this Tumblr, that was said by Dowoon, which makes so much more sense.
Oh my God.
Also,
I love Don.
another fun fact about Dowoon was he's the maknae, right? They made him the leader of Even of Day. It was a boss move.
Respect.
Boss move.
Oh.
Anyway, we know why they're called Day6.
we
They
do
had
know
6
now.
members.
They,
They debuted right next to GOT7.
they just love numbers. Hey, whatever. Yeah. Respect.
At least GOT7 has all their members. That's great.
That is true.
After this, Jay did leave the group. More specifically, he left JYP. He didn't re-sign with them. Jay was around the social media, and as of my day, and as my friends and I have concluded, we don't think Jay is a bad person. He just said some bad things. So that's our take. Whatever you find, you can make your own opinions. Still a boss-ass singer. Go check out his solo
Sad.
stuff.
Big sad.
Sad.
There was like a little video where he's like, "This is temporary. You should trust the boys. Like whatever they do, still support them." I don't know if it's actually temporary, but there's hope. Maybe they'll do Day6 featuring Jay.
I mean, I don't really know too much about the situation. I would be happy to see it. I don't know, and like we don't have to talk about it if it's like touchy or
It's
are
not
they
that
are they
touchy.
like friends or is there
I
bad
think
blood?
so.
Do we know anything about like the relationship of the
People
group?
that, yeah. Oh, he's streaming right now.
Let's just jump
But,
into his stream.
people-
Let us know, Jay.
Everyone go raid.
I'm just kidding.
Oh god.
But yeah, people that watch his streams might better know where they stand.
Yeah,
but
sure.
as everything I've seen, he's not upset. Like I think it was truly just he wanted to do his own thing. JYP wasn't supporting him as much as they were supporting Young K. So he wanted to go off and do his own thing without JYP. And that just happened to end his relationship with the group.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Who's to say? Not my story. Don't
Not
ask
our
him,
story
actually.
either.
He doesn't want people to ask him
Yeah,
in
don't ask.
Twitch.
Don't do it.
But yeah, it's not a big deal.
I agree with Sweetly. Young K is also my bias as well, so glad we're on the same train, respect.
Jay can still be your bias. You should check out his solo stuff.
I have checked out Jay's solo stuff, so
Yeah, you have.
I actually
That was
stumbled
fun.
I actually stumbled upon Jay's solo stuff before Day6, so
So he's doing well.
Because I listened to Keshi. Shout outs to my man. Love that dude. But all right, well,
Come on the show.
come on the show. Would love to have you, Keshi, all right, we're gonna get into the last one, which is the newest title track, which Therese hasn't listened to, and obviously is getting very excited, as you can see in the top
I'm
right
very
hand corner of
excited.
your video here.
It's been 3 years, guys.
I don't know. I found out about Monday.
What were you doing 3 years ago, Brandon or
3
Alex? What were you guys doing
was-
3 years ago?
Still doing YouTube, so
Nothing significant.
nothing great. Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys are lame. 3 years ago, I think I was living in Chicago.
Wow, must be nice.
I was working in a completely different industry because I lost my job here, but I got it back.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot has happened. A lot has happened.
Whew. Shout out to Sweet.
I'm ready,
Let's go. All right.
and I will also not be able to judge this objectively.
Well, I feel like that since you brought this group up to us, I feel like that just is thrown out the window already. That's like if Alex brought us a group, like I'm already assuming that he loves this group or like wants to talk about that, So
Yeah.
it's all right. Objectiveness is great because we have two objective sources here. So cool. Anyway, let's get into the newest Day6. What is the song title for this one, Therese? It's Welcome to the
Welcome to the show.
All right, welcome to the show. Let's rock.
Welcome, Squidward. Welcome.
Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward.
이젠 혼자가 아닐 무대 너무나 감격스러워 끝없는 가능성 중에 날 골라줘서 고마워 나와 맞이하는 미래가 위태로울지도 몰라 하지만 눈물 가득한 감동이 있을지도 몰라 그래도 내 손 놓지 않겠다면 입술 Let's go Welcome to the show 이것만큼은 맹세하게 내 전부를 다 바칠게 네 눈빛 흔들리지 않게 널 바라보며 서 있을게
cool.
그날의 너, 그때도 네 손 꼭 잡은 채 너라서 행복했다고 서로가 말할 수 있도록 이것만큼은 맹세할게 내 전부를 다 바칠게 네 눈빛은 들리지 않게 널 바라보며 서 있을게
Aww. Oh my god. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh, we got Therese to cry. I'm just kidding.
I was crying in the first 2
we
seconds.
cried.
Oh,
Oh
holy
man.
shit.
Oh, that was great. This is a great song. Guys, if you're joining us on the last song, you should go back and watch the rest of this. But this is welcome to the show off of Day6's newest album. So go show it some love if you have not given it a listen yet.
Damn, that was wholesome.
That was wholesome as fuck. Oh man, I feel like if I had more investment in it, there would be puddles of tears. You know, I feel like I think if I listen to the album, I probably will cry. So I will probably go listen to the album and get a good sob out. But I guess I'll start because I know Therese will probably be last if I am
Yeah,
assuming
I need
correct.
to collect myself.
Therese has to collect herself, but God, man, this is a great track. I obviously losing Jay, I think is a big blow because obviously he's a great vocalist and obviously best wishes to him certainly. But I thought this was great. If there is any indication on if Day6 would still be good after all that happened, that I think you can be rest assured they still make banging fucking tracks. So, man,
I mean, you listened to High Key.
yeah,
You knew this.
I did, yeah, I did. But man, this is wonderful. I think it's got this really kind of anthemic feel to it, which was amazing. I really enjoyed Sungjin's vocals. I think he's really got. I think he's grown. Obviously, all of them have grown so much, but like you can tell, like the maturity in all of their vocals. And I feel like this song is the most apparent version of that. Obviously, being the most current one, but you can tell they just have like a unique sort of tonality to them individually, and this song obviously amplifies that in the best way possible. Obviously, my bias, love Young K. I think he did a fantastic job in this song as well. But again, I'm on the Don train. I feel like he absolutely crushed it in this song. Like, there's just so much great drumming energy to this track. I think he just, again, like, just plows his way through this song and obviously makes it his own for obvious reasons. But just kind of, again, this is the entire package. I think if there was one song that I would argue surmises Day6 pretty well, I think this is a pretty good song to... I would not say start. I mean, if you want to start out with this song and go backwards, that's fine. Hey, you do you. But I think this is a really great song for if you just happen to find out about Day6 through this. I think this is a great starting point too, certainly. So definitely a wonderful track. Wonderful way to cap off our Day6 deep dive, certainly. But I feel like for the My Day, like hearing this song must have, obviously we have one My Day here, but I'm sure other My Days can certainly say that they follow a deep emotion to this song. So, and I could definitely agree as being a baby My Day. I can't say I really enjoyed this one a lot. This is a great closing stream song, I would argue. Or deep dive, sorry.
I guess I can go real quick. pretty much agree with everything Brandon said. The song feels very like climactic, sort of. It feels like very very big and celebratory, I think is like the word that I can kind of I think comes to the front of my mind when I hear this and see like the music video and like the stage design and like their set and everything. It just feels very like wholesome and celebratory and like emotional.
Yeah.
And I know that like I haven't been super closely following the Day6 career, and you know I haven't been living in this like Day6 drought like a lot of my days have. So I don't imagine that it hits for me like it does for most people. Which I can imagine if I'm picking up on if it's like hitting the way it is for me, I can't imagine how good a song like this feels for the people that have really been like on the edge of their seats waiting for it.
Agreed. Yeah.
Specifically, I actually was trying to at first in the song. I really was like, oh, One Pill's voice sounds amazing in this. Like he sounds so good. And then Young K came on, and I was like, fuck, Young K sounds so good in this song. And then it cycled through the whole group, and I'm just like, they all just sound better.
Yeah.
I can't point out that I like all four members' voices because then I'm just saying they're all good at singing. But they all sounded
Be good
really
at singing.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't really know what else I can say about it. I mean, it was great.
I'll also throw in that chorus, man, that hook is, I was literally humming it. I don't know if anybody could hear me hum it at the end, but like I was literally humming it out unintentionally. It just like brain to mouth was just like, oh, you're not on stream. And I was like, and I was just like humming it out. So if you did hear that, don't roast me. But yeah, I wanted to give this shout out. It was great. Therese, it's time.
I can't believe I'm hearing all their voices again. It's unreal. And it's funny because we've been listening to them all week. I've been listening to them like a month ago. I listen to them all the fucking time. But for some reason, so in between the release in 2021 and now, there have been solo albums. Young K did 2 solo albums, one that just released recently in like February. One Pill did a solo album that's absolutely incredible. Doan even had like a solo track that he sang with someone. It was fantastic. Great job. Sungjin did not release any solo activity outside of the little lives he did walking around.
Wait, for clarity, can you explain to me, was Day6 Even of Day? Who was in that?
That was Young K, Wonpil, and Doan.
Yeah,
okay.
Sungjin's been on
was
hiatus,
out.
and then he served in the military. So
okay, so Even of Day
They all
was
did, yeah.
all of them except for Sungjin, and this is his first time doing anything since the break.
Well, he did. He was in the last video as well in 2021, but
Okay.
yeah, but he hadn't done any solo stuff, and I was dying over here. I don't know if I could say I'm a proud mom. I think I'm the same age as Day6, but it's definitely like this is a homecoming sort of song.
Sure,
like
yeah.
it's I didn't know what to expect. All I knew was the welcome to the show, and only because I was watching their promotional material without trying to get spoiled, and that's something that Youngki sang. So I was like, okay, that's probably going to be in this. That's fine. I can get spoiled that much. I didn't know the context of it because I had listened to the whole album because I could not wait. And I was reading the lyrics of the whole album prior to this. And it starts very happy and it gets very sad. Like there's literally a song called Get the Hell Out.
What track is this on the EP?
Yeah.
This is the first.
Oh, so
Okay.
it starts off.
The second song Yeah, the second song is Happy. It's called Happy and it's happy. The third song is called The Power of Love. And then the fourth song is Get the Hell Out. And
Wow,
it just keeps
what a
it's sad
180.
ending. Let Me Love You, and then Didn't Know. That's the track list of this album. It is fascinating to me now. Like, I thought that Happy seemed a little out of place, but now it makes sense with this being the first song.
Okay.
Very interesting listen. Very good songs. Such good songs. This is the perfect topper to all those songs. This is the perfect comeback song of like, we know you haven't heard from us in a while, but we want to let you know we're all good and we're ready to keep going. It's like a start of a new chapter for them.
Sure. Yeah. Wouldn't disagree.
It was really surprising to hear their voices at the beginning singing so low. The lowest I feel like I've ever heard them sing.
They've learned.
That was but I think it's an interesting contrast knowing how good they do falsetto. And we heard a lot of falsetto, but we had never heard these kinds of sounds. And it definitely builds up the whole song to be like a big moment, which I knew it was going to be a big moment because it's called Welcome to the Show. But it's bigger than I thought, and I'm so happy and satisfied, and it's not shit still.
That's good. Good.
They're
Be
still
good.
That on the
going.
headlines.
Not shit.
It's not shit.
I'm so glad I can like it, and it's not shit.
I could. Yeah. I'm so glad that I can listen to Day6 still. 2 thumbs
I would
up.
listen regardless.
Oh my god. Youthful said
Youthful
not
said-
shit.
I like what Youthful said. It's a culmination of their entire career, and it really is. You can hear that how much more seasoned they are
Oh, yeah.
in their vocals and in their instruments. It's, ooh, so good. Definitely go and listen to the album. My favorite, I think, I was trying to decide. I think it's Get the Hell Out. I love that one.
Oh
Or Sad Ending. Those two are my favorite.
man.
Now this
Therese
can
on
be a
depression
big-
arc. You know. We're gonna check up on
more
you.
Like, it's not sad. It's not a sad song. It's just like T.
Oh, T.
T. Is Young K okay? That's all I want to know.
Everybody go check him. Therese, I know. I said that. I didn't. Fuck. Thanks, Youthful. I appreciate it. Thanks for calling me out. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, this was great. I'm definitely gonna have to give a deeper listen to Day6 now that I know a majority of their title tracks. I will not go and listen to the solo stuff because Therese and us gang here are going to be covering the solo material in a future episode. So if you missed out on these because YouTube hates us, that's whatever. But you can come join us for the solo stuff. We'll be doing that sometime in the foreseeable future. But yeah, that's Day6. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. We do plan on doing 2 more songs that aren't Day6. So if you are here, you know, I don't know. If you would like to hang
Might
out,
as well stick around.
are we doing them, Alex and Therese? Are we down? We enough time?
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right, cool.
So we're gonna go through. We're gonna start from the newest album of Day6, and then we're going to go
Oh my
into
God, I
the
didn't
last
say-
album they did.
Holy shit. That's not what we signed
And
up
then,
for.
well, you already listened to their Even of Day album, so those you can cross off the list. But every other, I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
What are we listening to?
Everyone's like, what? What did we sign
I'm
up for?
just kidding.
Yeah, we're currently dealing with the JYP love, so we'll be breaking them up certainly. But yeah.
Hey guys, thank you for checking out this video, and join us on Twitch. We go live every Wednesday and every other Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and cool. See you soon.